Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Plant Fanatics. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my seed-grown lemon tree. I actually grew this tree from a Lisbon lemon tree, and it may or may not come true to seed, but it doesn't really matter. I just did it for fun. But this tree is actually 4 years old, and I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube telling you how to grow a lemon tree from seed. None of them show the continuation of growth. I think a lot of people just kind of give up on it, like they think it's like a seasonal thing. You just grow it and then you let it die. Well, I've been growing this one for 4 years, like I said, and as you can see, it's huge. It's about 7.5 feet tall now. I've had this thing through, I live in zone 7, so it's been through a lot of winters, and you can't even tell because it's such a vigorous grower, but I kept this in the garage in the winter, and it gets down to like, I don't know, we had a couple of nights at 0 degrees, and I just had it in the garage. It did completely defoliate, but it's such a vigorous grower that it actually has all these leaves. These are all new to this year, and I've even pruned this thing down a lot, and like I said, it's 7.5 feet tall. These leaves on it are huge, and as you can see at the trunk down here, it has a massive trunk. And I have a lot of trees that I've actually bought from nurseries, and they're all grafted trees. None of them are as vigorous and as cold hardy as this seed grown tree. I mean, I know that it wasn't 0 degrees in the garage, but it was definitely below the teens, and this thing survived. I mean, yeah, it defoliated, but it came back, and so I have no trees that are as cold hardy as this one. But in order to get it to this point, I did have to go through a lot of the steps that you guys have seen in other videos of, you know, you could do the paper towel method and put the seed in there until it sprouts, and then you put it in the soil. And this is not showing a true picture even of what 4 years of growth looks like, because it was way bigger than this. I've actually pruned it back a lot every year. It's just such a vigorous grower, and it just wants to get so tall. And I had it in a way bigger pot than this one. This is probably in, I don't know, a 20-inch pot right here. And I actually had it in a pot. I mean, it was just huge, but it was too heavy for me to be carrying back and forth. So I actually did some root pruning, and I put it back into this pot, and I'm probably going to keep it in this pot forever. But it's not stunning the growth at all. I mean, you got to feed the tree, make sure and compost it. I use a liquid fertilizer as well, and it just responds really well to that. I have not had fruit on this yet. It may never fruit, I don't know, but I believe that it is going to fruit. It's just going to take, I mean, it could potentially fruit next year or the next year. So I have no intentions of grafting this tree in a way that I'm ever going to cut away what grew from the seed. I really want to know what this fruit is going to taste like. But I just wanted to make this video to show you guys that you can grow a lemon tree from seed, and as long as you take care of it, I mean, it should be around for your entire life. I mean, you could even pass it on to your kids if you take good enough care of it. Citrus trees grow to be very old. So thanks for tuning in. If you guys like this video, click like, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to it as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.